What's going on? It's like 1:15 in the morning. Woke up, got on the phone and started looking through little videos. I want to talk about something real quick while it's on my mind. Um, Understand that, Mexico, China, we do a lot of trading with these countries. I seen about a week ago a video where not China, excuse me, Mexico was like destroying property, real estate of people from America, Americans that buy property over in Mexico and live over there, retire over there, vacation over there. Well, they start tearing up their property and their real estate, I should say. And because they're fed up what we're doing to their families over here in America, how we're just, basically ripping their families apart, taking their people off the streets, locking them up in these camps, the alligator, Alcatraz, and all this. Now, do you know how inhumane that is? But let me explain something to you real quick. We're going to talk about entertainment for a second. If you noticed, a lot of things that happen in our country, and probably other countries, I don't know, but I'm going to talk about the U.S. Things that happen in our country has a lot to do with entertainment and what you see on television. Think about that for a second. Movies, whatever. You can relate to those things because it's happening right in reality. In our reality, it's happening. And so, Alligator Alcatraz, how many movies can you think of this? Alcatraz itself and the other movies of this nature. The entertainment industry has access to so much technology beyond our family. And they're able to burglarize, steal, monitor people's lives. You can't, as one person, so much can only happen in your life, before it gets, okay, well, this is kind of dull, this is kind of boring. What's going on in your life? Oh, not too much. Well, we have all this free, understand me, entertainment out in this world, all this free raw material out in this world. Why don't we harness this free material and make books, series, movies, music, and so forth? You understand me? I'm going back and forth with it. I'm just this is my thought process, and I just want to share it, my opinion on things, and I just want to share it. Going back to Mexico. Mexico is tearing up stuff over Mexico. They're talking about the 25% tariffs. Why do you want to create this? And I'm gonna go back to the entertainment as well. Why do you want to create such high tariffs where it's going to conflict with, the people? You're already taking jobs again. I just said this on the last video. Programs to help people. You're taking that. So what are the people supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? What are we going to? What do we do? Entertainment. Understand something about grids. In your city you have grids. If you look at the United States, it's a grid. All right. So we have these different grids. Also have grids as far as entertainment goes. The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games. Just hear me out. This is, like I said, this is my opinion. Do your own research and follow the things you need to follow. If you're raising the tariff so high that these other countries don't want to bargain with us, don't want to do any type of transactions with us, then that's going to cut down on our food. You understand what I'm saying? It's going to cut down on a lot of different things. Food for one. Mexico, from what I understand, a lot of our fruits and things of that nature come from Mexico. We all know what China has a stronghold on the United States like a mofo. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't too much not coming from China. You know what I'm saying? Talk, as far as items and of this nature, whatever. So anyway, you're doing all these different things, right? raising the tariffs where, you know, the trading is going to be all in shambles. Um, the medical field, you know what I'm saying, as far as people being able, Medicaid, Medicare, people be able to get the right medicines and you know, being able to take care of themselves, you know, getting rid of the weak, right? Get rid of the weak, get rid of the meek so the strong survive, right? If we don't have to take care of the elders, let them die off. I'm sorry, I'm gonna speak raw on this. Die off and, you know, whatever. Well, there's levels, right? You have the wealthy, you have the middle class, you have the lower class. I'm dealing with the lower class people, right? Because I'm lower class, so I'm talking about what we're going to have to deal with, most definitely, and it's gonna affect the whole world. So those that sit at home and play these BS games and think it's not going to touch you, you're sorry, you're mistaken. You're mistaken. It's going to touch you as well. Just like the people who put this man back in office, now you're feeling the consequences of your actions, correct? Right? Now you're feeling it, right? So people can continue playing these games and the world around you can continue collapsing in on you until you realize, wait, I'm in the same box this person is in. You motherfucking right. You understand what I'm saying? You right. You in the same box. You didn't know that till we got the bumping shoulders, I guess, right? Right? But these are the games that you want to play. And again, a lot has to do with the entertainment business. Look at the world around you, and it's no more than a big television show, right? A big screenplay, right? With raw material, and they get this material by technology. You understand what I'm saying? We don't really look at that fine print when we buy these different servers, go through these different phone companies and all this stuff. We don't just give us the phone. You know what I'm saying? We good with it, right? But we sign over our rights and don't even realize it. You know what I'm saying? When we get on here and we upgrade our phones, that's connected to something totally different, right? Whatever. Talking about the gatekeepers and things of this nature, right? Let's talk about the gatekeepers for a second. The people who controls this world. I understand. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting my thought process out here to share it with the people. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm even bitter about it. Because once you understand how this world operates, you have to understand how it makes sense. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying it makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? It makes sense. I'm not the type of person. Well, I might get mad, but I don't get evil. I don't get bitter. I get upset. You know what I'm saying? But I don't let that cloud my judgment. I know right from wrong. I know how to treat people the way I want to be treated. You know, unfortunately, there's people out in this world that don't really understand that we're in this world together. And, you know, the part that you play in this world is the part that you play. But don't think that you're going to be excluded from what's happening in this world. And until you realize that you're not excluded from what's happening in this world, maybe you can stop the BS that you're a part of. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all going to collapse around all of us. It is. It's happening. My time is almost up on here, but I'm gonna continue this. I'm gonna stop it now, but I'm gonna make a second video.